Oh, time to play some music. Do, 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 do. Okay, I don't know if anyone's here. I am looking for the comments though, so if you want to say hi, just say hi on the comments. Say hi in comments. And this is my second time trying something like this, but essentially, what I'm trying to do is just do more streaming, try more technologies, have some fun. It doesn't take that much time, and I want to get better at speaking without ums and ahs. So you can see me trying to practice that right now. Just said one of the technologies that I'm pretty excited about is Supabase. They just launched one of the hottest companies out of Y Combinator last week. I met the founders in Singapore. Thanks to Thor from Stripe for introducing me. They seem really, really cool. And they have a noble vision. It's an open source company that is an alternative to Firebase. They did really well on Hacker News. I tried their Slack clone demo, and I'm excited to try more. So I'm back again to try it out. Hey, Bishop, what's up? Bishop says hi. Hey, Bishop. Hi back. Let me know what the questions you have. I can take detours. I don't have a like strict plan, but I just want to try out new tech that I think is cool. Okay, so the projects that so Supabase is an open source Firebase, so it has auth and database, essentially, right? Like that's what you kind of think about it, like backend as a service type of thing. It doesn't replicate all the availabilities of Firebase, but it's good enough. So I wanted to find a front end to play with the back end, and I found this on CodePen Picks, and it was my friend Jhey. We're not really friends; we're internet friends, which is we've never met. But he has this like cool pen, which is like a code search thing, and I was like, all right, I can add a database, a backend to that. That seems like a cool thing to do. So he has a code pen here. Basically, what it does is you can type in like Bishop, then you have some colors. It's inspired by whatever this color is. I don't know the formula. Presumably that's the color of his hat, which is really cool. It just kind of uses the Unsplash API. Good enough for me, right? Okay. So he has a GitHub version of this. He has a GitHub version of this, JH3YCULR, and I've cloned that and I have it running locally. Actually, let me run this locally. So yeah, this is using Parcel, which I actually did not know came with zero config pug plus stylus. So these are sort of dialects of HTML and CSS that he's using over here, which is cool. I'm not the biggest fan of those. They're a little bit too terse for me, which is an odd thing for me to say. Anyway, here's it's local. It's working on localhost, and it's got all the same functionality. Uh, Whatever lime, and it's got a lime here. That's the demo that he used. Cool. So I think the intention is for me to try to figure out how to add auth using Supabase, and then some like I can save a color. That's it. That's all I want to try, just to get a sense of what this like. I've already signed up, and it's just kind of just looks like this. This was my test run with the Slack clone. So if you go into the docs, learn more. examples. Slack clone. This is the one that they launched on Hacker News with. So just go through that. It takes like 5 minutes. It's pretty easy. So I just want to try the new application. So I have my own organization here, and this is their hosted service. So obviously they'll be charging for this eventually. That's great. Okay. Jhey colors. Password. I need to do password generation. Okay. Can I do a random password? All right, solid. Sure. Southeast Asia. They're in Singapore and I'm in Singapore. That's why it's Southeast Asia. Yeah. So they're building a database, which is surprising. Yeah, Bishop says, I wonder how Supabase plans on making money. They have a pricing page, but essentially right now it's donations. They are one of those companies where it seems like they're just gonna, you know, go for users and then figure out the pricing later. So yeah, I think you know, Firebase alternative, charge the same as Firebase. It's fine. Okay. Check out how to use the dashboard. So this is a nice onboarding feature. So they know that this is a weakness because I have to wait for my dashboard to be provisioned. So they're like, go entertain yourself with some videos. So it's embedded right here, which is really nice. All right, I'm going to pause this. So.
Organizations on the side, and what we're going to do is create a new project, and the first thing that
okay, this is the flow that I just went through. So why are you? Oh, okay. It looks like it cut out. Did it cut out? What happened? I'm not sure what happened. I was watching the video, and it looks like it's done. So then when it was done, it just cut out. So that's a new. So first of all, don't educate me on the flow I just went through. Second of all, please don't cut me off when I'm watching a video. Let's run that. So Supabase is based on top of Postgres. So it exposes all the normal Postgres functionality that you kind of see here. So it gives a version of this. So that's good enough for me. I think they had you can, so they scaffold out some SQL for you. You can write your own SQL. The whole idea is that it's you know, Postgres is tested technology, so you can show that. They install a bunch of default extensions. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Look at that. That's a lot of extensions. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I just want CRUD, man. And then, yeah, some modification stuff. Like I don't need this just yet, but I may need to do that. So I'm gonna just go through the docs for adding. You know, I just hope it works. You know, and yeah, they have a URL and an API key. So pretty standard stuff. They have TypeScript support, which like makes me really want to use it, but it takes on a little bit of risk for me because the original core project is not in TypeScript. I think it's not too bad though, so I'm gonna try and you know, try and convert the whole thing into TypeScript. Do you think that will be too much? God. Let's see. Yeah, fuck it. All right, let's convert this whole thing to TypeScript, and then hopefully that won't take too long, because if it does, I will need to get better at it. It's a skill I need to learn as well. Supabase JS. All right. Tell me if the sound is too loud or too soft. All right, so that's that. I need to convert this to TS. And then I think I need to import it from here, from Pug. TSX. God damn it. Okay. All right, let's try to fix the errors. There's got to be some errors. Oh, do you not have a TS config? That's why. How do you do that? TS config. So I just cheat by having the same one every project. I should probably know how to do this myself, but I just cheat. All right, we have 2 errors. Only 2? Are you kidding? That's amazing. Array.fill. An argument for value was not provided. Ooh. Wow. How's that? How you like me now? Oh, no, there's a lot of errors. All right, let's go all the way back up. React DOM. I have types React DOM. What are you talking about? What is this? Oh. That's annoying. Yeah, okay, so there was a... These two will join together, so I need to put a space in between. Weird wrapping there. I know, Bishop, I know. That's so, like, don't overload the at and the at. And this won't happen. Okay, let's keep going. So this may be more trouble than it's worth, because there are a lot of errors. I might just switch it back to React, but I'm gonna keep going because I don't know. I like practice. Where's the state? State.dataset.map. Fuck it. You get an any. Actions. Action.type. Okay. Fuck it. You get a type. You're a string. You're a key of. You're a type of actions. Can you do type of key of actions? How do I get these? Object.keys?
That was Daryl Larson with Love Me Land in the second city mix. Before that, Roberto Cerise with Joyce and the Nick Venturi club edit. In case you like
Keys. Get keys of.
out and after hours soon.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can stay.
Key. Okay. Oh, all right. Key of type of action. Key of type of actions. Are you happy now? Action keyword. Okay. Action type. Whatever. Type. Action type equals. Boom. Okay. What do I want? Keyword. String. Data. Any. I don't know what a data set is. All right. So that was an action type. All done. Action.color. Okay, color's a string as well, I assume. Color string. All right. So I have a question from a watcher. How did your Hasura and RxDB go? Really interested in RxDB and GraphQL, but it doesn't seem to have integration for React, and there's a lot of boilerplate. There was some boilerplate, So this was my previous episode, talking about going through the Hasura and RxDB chat, uh, and I don't know. I went through the tutorial, and I found quite a bit of holes in the tutorial, but I think it's the tutorial's fault. It's not RxDB's fault. The boilerplate for RxDB, I mean, this is pretty much, this is fine. I don't know. Yeah, look at this code and see if you're happy with that code. This is the Hasura GraphQL React RxDB tutorial. So just look that up. To me, this is fine. There's maybe like some class stuff that is unnecessary, but I can copy and paste. It's fine. Because all you're doing is just setting up a subscription and replication. So I'm fine with it. I got no complaints. Yeah, you can use it on the front end for offline first. I like that. So, I think basically the tutorial needed to be a bit better. Then I would waste less time running into problems. But apart from that, like, I don't think this is a lot of boilerplate for what you get, which is offline first. So I think that's important enough. Yeah, let me know other questions. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm doing typing stuff because I am a glutton for punishment. What the hell is C? C is a color. You get an any. What is this? This is a keyword. This is a string. Dispatching a type. Yeah, okay. Are you happy with that? Oh, previous state. Okay. I need some sort of initial state. What is my initial state? Initial state's something like that. So I can say type of initial state. Are you happy now? An argument for initializer was not defined. It's not provided. The fuck is that? All right, let's check the docs. Hooks, use reducer. Yeah, these are still not very good. I said app state and action. Man, I need to finish my own work. Sorry. Please go back. This takes too long. Orda, why are you not caching it? Okay, React. What the fuck? All right, thank you. My computer is hanging. Okay. Yep. Cool. Sweet. React.use reducer. Reducer. Initials. Whatever. So if I say something like, yeah, this I don't like this example. I need to fix my own example. Let's look at the docs for this. Use reducer. Okay, Bishop says, what do you think is the best learning resource out there? I've done free code camp, but I don't know how to take my skills to the next level. Any advice? Huh. That is a good question, because what I did after I did free code camp for 6 months, and after that I paid for a boot camp and I did it all over again. The best learning resource out there, honestly, is reading books. So, go on this React subreddit. I assume you're learning React because most people are. Tell me if you're not. But if you head to project ideas, these are ideas that I have curated because I want people to have ideas of things to clone, and make some of these. Study their source code and make some of these. So it really gives you a list of things to do. If you want to pay money to do the exact same thing, I think there's like make React projects, make 10 React apps. So if you want a guided course on how to do this, go through all of this and make all these projects. There's so this is a new course. It's $49. There's another. These are all going to be paid. If you want to, if you want to level up, I definitely believe you should be paying for stuff. Wes Boss has advancedreact.com probably. So this is Wes Boss's course. Yep. And then this one is a bit more expensive, and it's full stack. You may get a bit less variety in terms of what you do here, but it is a lot of content, and he is one of the best teachers in the world. It's only $44. It's not too bad. So yeah, he has a free one. I think it's called Advanced Redux. I don't know where's Boss Redux. So this one is a free one. So if you want to learn Redux, there you go. This one's completely free. So check it out. It's a little bit older, and Redux is not as cool as it used to be, but there are a lot of companies that still use Redux. So yeah, learn Redux. Oh, this course has been deprecated. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Well, don't learn this one then. But yeah, they're copy projects. Go through, study other people's codes, and copy projects. All right. So we're back to here. We're trying to do use reducer, and yeah, let's adapt this example because I don't think my previous example here was very good. So let's try to do this. And then state type of initial state. Const, type action type equals to type increment decrement. Could be type string, but that would be less type safe. Okay. All right. Honestly, this is slightly better. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. So there is also such an idea of a payload. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So what that involves is essentially like this. Like that. Type. What's the syntax again? Oh, it's an object. And then let's have a payload. Payload equals to number, string, sure. number action.payload action.payload. This all type checks. And you see that error here. This error is good because it tells us that we forgot to give something. So if I went to give like 5, that would be a error. If I give 5 here, it should be fine because the increment expects a number, decrement expects a string. So I'm going to put a string around this. So I'm going to save that, and that is a material improvement on this use reducer docs. So I'm going to go contribute back to my own project. So cheat sheet, React, docs, basic, getting started, hooks, edit. Bishop, awesome, thanks for the advice. Stumbled upon your blog posts and have read them several times for motivation. Heck yeah. Thank you. Like and subscribe, I don't know. I'm having fun, to be honest. Like, you know, I used to be really stressed out about a lot of these things, and I don't think it was very good for my health. But now, just having a better philosophy makes life a lot easier, in my book. Fix use reducer example so that it is actually usable. There we go. And yeah, so other people can review my code. Sometimes it's not very well formatted, so I need to worry about that sometimes. But yeah, I think this is a much better improvement. Anyway, okay, there was a detour on top of a detour. So now that I know, I still don't know what initializer is. So it expects 3. Okay, let me just get rid of that. Okay, so you're telling me that when I get dispatch out, it is of some weird type. Okay, so dispatch, React dispatch action type. Okay, so what is the type of dispatch? Oh, that's easy. Come on. Come on. Color search reducer. Okay, so I did action type wrong. Oh man. Okay. Search new. Search results. Search error. There's probably a better way to do this, but I don't want to waste time because that's not the focus of this. And I've already kind of exhausted my budget for patience. What? This is a type string? Oh, you want a string? Fuck it. Status 500 and type action search results. Keyword search results. What is the search result? Ah, that's a ref. So you have to type refs. I don't know, an array? Okay, so search results is a string and array. Got it. And then type. Okay, let's make all these optional. Hey, Quincy, what is up? Thank you. Some fellow FCC grads watching this too. Yeah, thanks, Quincy. I'm trying to share some React and TypeScript knowledge right now, which is not what I promised, but it's good exercise. I'm hoping to release a React and TypeScript course in the future, and this is really good practice. So I'm taking the detour. So making all these optional, and that should deal with a lot of my errors actually. Color, what color am I doing? String? All right. This is an event. I don't care about that. This is a color. It's a string. Okay, colors ref. Where is my colors ref here? Colors ref. There you go. So I assume this is a string. That's not a string. Oh, that's invisiput. What the hell is that? Invisiput. Oh, that's an input. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this can be a little bit annoying, but it really helps for me to learn a code base. And so I like to go through this exercise. So, it's just nice to show people how I work. Yeah. So no, so I'm using a piece of software called StreamYard. Let me show you behind the scenes a little bit. This is how you look like, and I can see across of Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope when I do this, and then I can pin people, and then I figured out how to set up a banner over here. It's really simplistic. It's made by two guys out in I think like I don't know like Massachusetts or something. And it's a bootstrap product, and I pay $25 a month for it. It's really great. I don't have to worry about OBS, and it's all in the browser. And I can invite guests. So if you wanna come on in, Quincy, you're welcome to. But I'm not gonna force you to do that. All right, let's go. We're at 5:30. Okay. Colors ref. Let's keep going. Cause I'll be honest. Like I'm a little bit past my deadline for .children. You know, yeah, okay. Let's use the optional property access thing. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. Children does not exist in type string. Okay, so I think I got colors ref wrong. So that's a div. Yep. Selected. What is selected? I think that's an option. Is that an option group? Ref equals to selected. There we go. Selected ref. Oh, here, Quincy, I'm gonna DM you, because there's an invite that I can send you. So just check your Twitter, Quincy. Osia. For the stream. Swim on in. And basically, so I just sent Quincy an invite, and he's gonna show up. He's gonna show up here, and then I have to tag him in essentially. So that's how it works. I think since he's on YouTube, he's on a delay, so he probably won't see this right away. We'll see how that works. Cool. Okay, so colors ref color. You know what? I'm out of time. This it would have been nice to use TypeScript, but I gotta call it. I think that this is a little bit too like, this is just for showing stuff. Oh, hey, Quincy, there he is. Hey,
Hey,
there he is.
good
Wasn't
to
that
see you,
easy?
man. Thanks for inviting me. This is a
Yeah.
pretty cool tool.
So this is StreamYard. I like it. I feel like I'm a StreamYard developer advocate right now. There's the kid.
Justin wants to be on the stream.
Hey,
You say
hey, I
hi?
love your
Hi,
glass. I
Sean.
love your glasses.
What's your
Hi.
name?
Sean.
Sean.
What? I don't. What's your name? I don't actually know.
Hang on. I got my headphones on so you can hear the audio. Her name is Jocelyn. I'm going to
Oh,
take her to the park in just a minute.
she's.
But since you extended an invite to me, I was like, how can I not come on Sean's stream? So,
But yeah, you're the. I think you're the first guest on my live stream. It's pretty funny.
I feel honored.
But yeah, I'm just trying to be more open about like trying new technologies because I don't try enough things, so I need to try more things. And I honestly I get distracted if I don't stream, so I have to stream so that people are watching, so I don't like screw around. Hey, there are the kids. You're sounded you're muted for some reason. Hang on. You're unmute. You're muted. Yeah, you accidentally muted yourself. It says. Um, you're muted.
Sorry.
There you go. There you go. I didn't hear a single word you said, but I saw the kids, and they seem happy. No. So what's going on?
Oh, well, man. I was just on YouTube and I saw Sean streaming now, and I'm like, is he Sean? I didn't know Sean streamed, so I just jumped in there and yeah.
Yeah, I think you might. I think you might like this. You might want to try this out for one of your things. It's a really cool platform. It's indie as hell, and I think people like streaming. They like interacting with people, so I like it.
Right on, man. Well, yeah, I know you got a lot of work to do. I just wanted to jump in and check it out. And, this looks like a really solid time.
Yeah, you like the banner at the bottom with the music. Because I realized that most, technically you could play your own music on top of a stream, but most people don't do that. So it's just a person just silently coding, and so I figured I would just like show what I listen to. There's a speaker going on here, and yeah, it's nice.
Very cool, man. Well, yeah, thanks for introducing me to this tool, StreamYard. I'll definitely.
It's good to see you. Oh no, he's dead. Your internet, your video is kind of frozen there.
Your work.
Yeah, I'm trying to share more for sure. So I just taught a little bit of React and TypeScript, but now I got to get back to like the database stuff which I wanted to play around with. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for teaching.
Well, way to learn in public.
I know, right? I'm just trying new methods. I got locked out of Twitter, and I was just like, I gotta try more with other platforms as well.
John, and everybody, thanks for tuning in.
All right, thanks, Quincy. That was fun. Sorry for the digression, folks, but you don't get a guest like Quincy coming along on most times. Horacio, if you want to say hi, you're also welcome. I'm gonna DM you a thing as well, but I gotta go code these things, or I will never get to try these out. So Horacio, if you're watching still, you can check your DMs, and I've DM'd you if you want to come on in and pair program. But okay, yeah. So like I tried a little bit of TypeScript. It would have been nice. I got halfway through, but I didn't want to hold it up too much more because this is about Supabase, and my love of TypeScript should not get in the way of that. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and rename back to JS and Pug back to JS as well. Sorry, folks. I knew there was a risk of that, but I wanted to try it. All right. So let's go with Supabase. and let's install that and initialize the client. So I think we're up here, and we gotta get to our app, figure out where that database is. So I assume it's this one. I hope that's like public or whatever. Public anon live key. There we go. Okay, so that's Supabase setup, and what are we gonna do? So yeah, this I wish this did not exist, because that really screwed me up. So I need to create client. There were some options. We had a public schema. Don't care about that. Let's create a user. So let's have a button that creates a user somewhere. Shrink this. All right, so let us hit here. You know what? I'm gonna make a new component for that. So this will be like user component, user, login.js, import React. Hey, what's up, Jay? Hey, I'm trying. Yeah, hey Jay. So just to fill you in, since you just joined us, the plan is to take your color search thing and then add login and persistence, just to say, just to see how, because I basically wanted to mess around with Supabase and I needed a nice front end, so I just went on CodePen's picks and just got this color pick thing. So it's like a nice enough front end that actually does something useful, and it looks good. So. Yeah, I know, but like you taught me, so Jay, you taught me that parcel. I knew parcel was zero config, but I didn't know it was this zero config, where like it just takes pug and stylus and it just works. And there's no config. Like this is the config. There's no React scripts. There's no parcel config. It just works. So it's just amazing to see. And obviously, all the stuff that you did, I don't actually touch. Like, like I just need to know React, and I can just do this. And I don't need to know Pug. I don't need to know Stylus. I can just work on my thing, so that's fine. So it's a very usable project, I think. Okay, so let's try to do this. Okay, so actually, I guess we'll initialize over here. So I'm using Supabase. It's on supabase.io for people who are just joining us. And I just want to see how this works, just want to see what I can do with it. So I assume that I can export a component, right? So like export default. I'm trying not to export default anymore. Login, and then kind of import this kind of stuff. If I'm being honest, I don't have to have any visual component here. So actually I want to use auth and do that. So put it over here, return. So what I probably want to do over here is export like a function that that does the login. So login, or like create user. Jay says, so cool to see people use something I made to do other things. Yeah, I think that's a big part of open source, is to remix work. Yeah, I mean, I wish more people did it as well. So no comments except for you're right. I agree with you. Create user. And then I think we might have to like subscribe to set a current user essentially. So let's have React dot use state. I guess it will be a null at first, and then const state, I guess user, set user. And then we'll set that user to whatever we get from here. User. Oh God. Okay. This is underscore user, because that is already taken. So this is a function. So this use auth hook will have a create user function, and it's going to export that user. And then it's going to, I don't think it should expose the set user, but I think this is good enough where we can set this. And then we can have their email and password. So let's give that email, password. Okay. I should probably just format this. I changed my prettier settings so much that I don't actually know what I'm using sometimes. So that's a little bit embarrassing. Anyway. All right, so let's import use off from login.js. And then let's use off. So I'm exporting these things. And I think if I just kind of expose it somewhere, so this is where I would typically wish for Tailwind. I don't actually know what the CSS setup of this thing is, but I'm just gonna give it a little form. I guess I need like username and input. Oh God, that is so annoying. I wish I could just copy and paste something. Input, sure, value. Oh, I need to submit as well. Okay. The specs are growing by the minute. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Equals to, actually, so I don't need that. I just need a label. Label. I can have, so give me an email, name equals to email, and then another label for password, type equals password, name equals password, and then I can have a button, and then I'm gonna try to handle it on here. So much boilerplate. I honestly, like, that's my biggest complaint about React is that, like, I know this by heart, but why am I doing this, right? Like, just do it for me. You know, I'm a little bit, yeah. Anyway, I've forgotten how to do this. Like, is it target.name? So let's do create user. Actually, let's just console log this. Console.log e dot target dot, yeah, e.target. Let's do that. Okay, let's run this. And then the idea is to just like get up that basic functionality so that we can do this. All right, so localhost 1234. Oh no, I have a bug. Oh wait. Yeah, okay. Async function. Fair enough. Oh, that's what Pretty was trying to tell me. Pretty was not working so that it would warn me about that. So, all right. Oh, it's not rendering. What the hell is that? Why is it so slow? Close. Open up. This is unexpected. Yeah, I have his service worker issue, it looks like. No, I don't. What is this? What's happening? Can I kill the service worker? Because I really don't care about that. What do I need to do to make this happen? Okay, let's kill the service worker. Let's kill workbox. I don't know if killing that works actually, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna restart it. I think there's a cache. Maybe I can clear the cache as well. Just to have a clear cache, because sometimes I remember the old parcel had this issue. Unregistered in DevTools, Jay says. But like I even loaded it on incognito and it still had an issue. So I don't know if that works. Like, where is it? I don't get it. Anyway, so let me try to rerun this again without service workers. Hey, Rodrigo says, hey. What's up, Rodrigo? I had some service worker issues, which is always super fun. Okay, I wanna finish this login thing, password, whatever. Oh, I forgot to prevent default. Hang on. Just do this for me, React. Just do this for me. I'm pretty close to like making my own dialect of React just to bake in all these opinions, because this is so annoying. Add, com, submit, form. Okay, so yeah, so then I have a target dot name, right? So dot email, and then dot value, and then this one is password dot value. Yorga Volodkav says yo. I don't know how to pronounce that, but hey, what's up? Yeah, we have, we're streaming across 3 different platforms. This is really great. So I'm new to this, man. I'm just trying it out. Yeah, so that's how we get that stuff. And the final step of handle submit is I'm gonna pass this right into the create user function. Ideally, I should also want to, on success, clear that. So I'm gonna put comments like dot then clear the form. But you know all this. And then we're gonna log in. So if we have a user, so right now the user is probably null, and so if we have a user, we'll probably try to replace this. So user question mark, and then there's some stuff there, and then if there's no user, we're gonna show this form. So then we'll just display the user information. I'm gonna follow Dan Abramov's advice and just go json.stringify user null 2, and that's a pretty print format. You probably shouldn't put it in a div, so you should probably put it in a pre-tag. Okay, so let's hope this works, because if it doesn't work, I don't know React. And then it should give me all that information about the login of the user. That's great. Which now I have to figure out like what I want out of this. I guess I want email, and that'll be good enough. So let's just show the email. Div user.email. Yeah, whatever. Div. I. Again, if React had like styling options, I would be able to style it, but React does not have styling options built in. Okay. I should probably persist this in local storage, but it's too much effort. Let's log in an existing user. So let's try to figure out what the login. Oh, I see. So there's sign up and there's login. Yeah, so Jay says, StreamYard, Jay, I may not have done the dev process. Anyway, yeah, this is StreamYard. It streams to YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. So wherever people comment, I can see all the comments. These are all mainly coming from YouTube, but this guy came from Periscope. So yeah, I don't know. This seems fun. Doesn't cost anything. So yeah. Seems like a good idea. Okay, so login kind of uses the same thing. I can get the user data, but how do I set the user data? It's interesting, right? So it seems like it's not documented how to set user data. Okay. I can put a logout function for sure. So button type button log out on click, I guess. Something like that. So I'm going to put it in here, and async function log out. Let's have it here, and then I'm going to export it. You know, it shouldn't be a capital L. Normally I would not care so much about this, but actually no. Normally I would care about this. That's why I'm doing it. So that's the logout. Okay, so I really want to. I think this is fine. So let's put it here. So why is my password in the query parameters? I think that was the. Ooh. Yes, I did. Thank you. I should probably do the same login. Login test. Okay, let's actually see this in the database because I feel like we've gone a lot of time without looking at the database. This is the user, so these are the passwords that I have logged in. Honestly, I'm happy with this. I'm not really gonna work on this. There's a question here from Rodrigo. Why Supabase and not Auth0 like other times? Because I want to try Supabase. And Supabase is a Firebase alternative that provides auth together with CRUD. So yeah, I want to try Supabase. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna search. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I could just, when I submit this, I can just persist it, and then I'll show like a recent history of like Pope, and then this will be like Pope stuff. Okay, so I'll try to persist a recent history. So let's think about how to create records. So I feel like, do I need to set up a table before I create a record? I'm not really sure about that. So let's see, because I don't have my table yet. Like I've got no tables. Oh, I see. There's a public schema. Okay. It doesn't tell me to do anything. See, no tables yet. So I need to set up a table. That's what I thought. So in other words, I need to create a table. This is a little annoying. Sorry. Search history. And then do I not edit any columns? I can add a column. All right, let's run this. So now I have a table. That should show up here. Table. Awesome. So it's got IDs, it's got names, it's got data. I can work with that. Okay. So one thing that Supabase does interestingly well is that it auto generates docs for me. Read rows, insert rows. Oh, this is wonderful. So this is very Stripe-like, you know, that it generates docs. So which means I can copy this and just go ahead with that. Unfortunately, it's got some column and other column. That's not exactly what I want. Right? It has a name. What is the name for? It's got name and it's got data, right? So I guess I could to name and then stringify data. So let me do this. So every time I search,
That's my new project, Go West, with
every time I search,
Sunrise. And that was the last track of this week's episode of Club Live. Thanks
let's
for
look at
tuning in.
this.
Also, make sure you tune into next week for the 700th episode of Club Live. It's going to
Oh, my music's ending. I gotta re-up on music.
be Club Live and Tiesto songs from some of my good old DJ friends. You can find me on all social media at Tiesto.
What music do people like?
700.
Oh no. Okay. Download. I've listened to so many episodes of this thing. It's pretty nuts. All right, let's listen to this one. Okay, so when we submit, we close selected. Okay, I don't know how this search works then.
If you're driving your car or if you're on the beach, and it always gives you a good mood. I just love warm melodic music. So it felt very natural for me to set up a side project under a different name, where I can play only this kind of music. On July 17th, I released my very first single as Will West on my label After Hours. The track is called 5 Seconds Before Sunrise.
So where does search come in?
Getting from the fans and
Where's the definition of search?
Go West stands for my
Use color search. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a hook.
Tiesto. And last week, I got the opportunity from Tomorrowland to express this different side of me.
Okay, so all of this I don't care about.
At the digital festival,
What I need to care about is that every time I call search, I should be saving it in
the stages Tomorrowland created looked stunning.
in my hook.
Live stream and partied with us together. And right now, on this week's
Okay.
episode of Club Live, we are going back to Tomorrowland, and you can enjoy 1 hour of Ver West music. I hope you like it, and let me know on my socials at
Okay,
Ver West.
so
Enjoy the mix.
yeah, it says some streams go down after stream because of copyright music. If that happens, then that's fine. I'm not trying to make money off of this anyway. But also Tiesto is just making this up as a podcast. So I don't think he minds, but obviously he has lawyers. Okay, so what we're gonna do is whenever we search something, we will also do that create insert row thing. Okay, so this is gonna be async, so I'm gonna have to mark this async. And then from search history, we're going to insert the user with that name. User dot whatever, right? User dot email, and then I may need to read and then write again, which is a little bit of more work than I thought it was gonna be. So and then I have to insert that keyword. Okay, so what this means is that I probably want to have it over in my hook over here. So const history set history equals to react.use state no. Okay, so and then add history. So like it's like an async function add history, and I'll just take a keyword in there, so kind of just mirroring that thing. The reason I'm putting it over is because this Supabase instance is located here, so I don't want to mix that in between. Well, otherwise I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I should. So normally here, if the thing is successful, I would toast. If the thing it fails, I would also toast or do some sort of action. But I think this is fast enough that it doesn't matter. I can also, I guess, optimistically add history. So let me set history. and then I'll set that keyword like spread the history. I'll add keyword. Optimizations for this could be like doing some sort of frequency based thing. Like if I'm search something more, then I would put that rank that higher. But again, I would probably just use the library for that. The library that I would use is frequency. So it just kind of helps you keep track of stuff. So if you ever need to implement this feature, I recommend looking into this idea. That it just sorts by frequency of and it helps you search as well. So it helps you do autocomplete, and then I'll use this like save feature. So this is the same idea that you kind of use in Slack with the quick search feature. That the more you choose something, the more it should select something. So that's all. I'm not gonna build that, but I'm just sharing because people are watching, right? Okay, let's use this add history, and then I guess we also have to expose the history because we're going to want that. The other thing we're also going to want is we're also going to want to read history whenever we log in. So that's create user. We actually need a login user. And then when we log in user, we also have to set history. And I guess what we're going to have to do there is to query the database. So here Supabase is going to help us again by reading rows. I guess we have to filter rows. Huh. How do we select? Read specific columns, read all rows with filtering from select equals. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I love this. Love this. It's SQL, right? So you can just do all these queries with SQL. From search history, dot equal name equals to something like user dot email. Let's do that, and then let's see what we get. So instead of setting history right away, I'm gonna do this later, and I guess we'll just console log this to see what we get. Implicit in this is that I also have to expose login user and do a UI for that. So, the specs just add up for all these, requirements, and I don't love it. There's a lot of boilerplate, but we're coding custom UIs here, so this is nothing new to me. There's submit and then there's login. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do this on click button on click handle sign in handle sign up handle sign in. Sure. Login user. Okay, so now at least I can log in people and persist some history. So let's see if that works. Oh, I should not call them submit. I should call them sign up, log in. All right. I don't remember any of my passwords from before. So like test@test.com, test. Sign up. Oh, cannot read property value of undefined. Oh no, I don't have sorry, I'm so sorry. The target changed, so I need to console.log e.target.parent. Is it parent? e.target. Test@test.com. Test. So how do I? No, sorry. Get to console. Save this as global variable. Temp1.parent. Parent element. Okay. Okay, I can do parent element. Okay, there we go. Dot parent element. Hopefully that works. Nice. Very nice. So this is supposed to log in and read something, but it did not do that. Why? So it was supposed to log in and read and log out something. Why did you not do that? Because you set user at the bottom. I really, sometimes I think I know how set user works, but then I don't, and it's very confusing. Oh, login. Oh, I see. Create user doesn't set any history. That makes sense. So now if I log in, I should get a search history of empty. Okay, wonderful. So I think I've coded this as well. So if I do like orange, it searches orange, but it also adds orange. This is from the code. Don't worry about that one. So now when I look at my search history, it should show something. Let's look at the React Dev Tools to see that. Oh, unfortunately, that's not the React Dev Tools. State orange, state null, off is here. So that's my user at the bottom, but the state is still 0, which is, did I implement the set history? I did. Huh. All right, let's console log history, and then let's also. Oh, did I not implement this? Yeah, I haven't implemented that yet. Okay, so that's what happens. There's no mysteries in the universe if you believe in science. So add history keyword. Okay. I think we're very close to done. Because I can just expose history over here. I can also list history. So let me list history. Something like div h3, I don't know, history. Not the most accessible code, whatever. ul history. Did I expose history? I did, right? Okay. History, and then history dot map item li item. Good enough for me. Wonderful. Good enough for prettier. All right. Test at test.com. Is that the test at test.com? Test. Login. So that's going to show me my history. I don't have any history yet, but if I do like, I don't know, Jhey, let's see if Jhey has anything. No results, but it's going to be in my history. Let's see that inside of here. Huh, nothing's being added to history. Pope. Nothing's being added to history. Why is that? Okay. Oh. No, I don't understand this. Okay, so all right, so what this is const new history equals that, and then I need to stringify this. JSON. Oh, there's no other column. It's data. JSON.stringify data, and then I'll set the new history to that. Let me console.log this as well, just to make sure everything's working. Thank you, Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch says, is your column name wrong? So you guys are on a slight delay. Unfortunately, I think YouTube. I think there's some kind of delay. I don't know how much of a delay, but there's a little bit of delay. We'll fix that. Anyway, test. All right. This is kind of annoying. I should implement some kind of local storage. Again, I wish it was easier in React. So are the keywords coming in or not? Like blue. So the keywords are coming in. New history is that, but then history keeps getting being reset to 0. That's a problem. Why does history keep getting reset to 0? I just set you. Set history. Yeah. Okay, when I log in user, I need to all right, let's check the database to see if anything's going in. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. It says 0 rows, so I assume that means nothing went in. Which is fine. I should be able to query these. So let's query. Man, I don't like. Give me more scripts. What is my table name? Search history. Okay, there are no rows returned. So nothing's going through. Nothing's. Why is nothing going through? I'm calling await on the database. All right, let's look for the call. Yellow. I feel like I'm attaching onto the wrong event handler. So what event handler is this? Input container button. Yeah, it's on submit. And when I'm on submit, I go here, prevent default. If selected, close unselected. And then close unselected calls a callback. And then on complete, it calls that callback. And it's good. And if not, it calls unset. Either way, it comes here to add history. Add history says console log, new history, and keyword. That means that I'm calling this thing. Was there an error that I ignored? User is not defined. Oh, look at that. User is not defined. I kept ignoring the error. And the error is right in my face. I suck at this. So it's underscore user. Wow. See, like the time I save by not using TypeScript, I use that. Yeah. Okay. Blue. Ooh. Yellow. Oh. Wonderful. And then I log out. And then let's do. Oh, I cannot log out. Oh, when I log out, I need to set my logout to my user to 0. So set user null. There we go. Okay. Almost have it. Test 2 at test.com. So this is a different test account, and then I have a password. I'll sign in, and then I'll go for red and orange, right? And this will be a search history of stuff, right? Which means that I can log out and then I can log back in to my other account, like test and test.com. And this will have a different history. What? Did I have the same? Okay, test 1. Okay, that's test 1, yeah? And now if I go to test 2, 2 at test.com, test, log in. It's still test 1. Oh, do I need to fetch again? I don't. Okay, I search. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what the hell is this? Oh, I need to upsert. Look, so I've got a bunch of. Okay. So I've got a bunch of really random. Can I clear a table? Can I drop? I don't know. Can I drop table? So I should not be inserting all the time. I need to upsert. So let's. I have a bunch of bugs. So let's clear the easy bug. The easy bug is that when I log out, I set user, but then I also need to set history, to an empty array, and then it won't stick around when I log in again. That's an easy one. And then the other thing, I may need to remove this, but let's actually think about the upsert. Update. Oh. Okay. You can subscribe to changes, but they don't recommend using it right now. Okay. So let's do update. Okay. Now, how do I know if yeah, okay, so let's when we log in, we need to read history, and then we need to set history. Okay, so let's set that history. Okay, let's log in. Test@test.com, test, login. So search history is an array, and it's got this data structure. What I really need out of this is just the data. Oh, so I don't have to stringify an array. I can just give a set of primitives. Oh, that's so much easier. Okay, so when I add history, I just do keyword, and I can forget all this new history stuff. Keyword, data, keyword. Set history and new history. All right, I'm happy with that. I can delete this, delete that, and then so when I get back this history, it isn't exactly the format that I need, so I need to map it. And I need to go, I just need the data of each. So that will be enough. I think that's it. All right, let's do this. Test@test.com, test, login. So it's got a bunch of things that I should probably delete. But let's go blue. Let's go yellow. Let's do test 1. Okay, let's log into test 2. Test 2 at test.com. Let's go red. Let's go green. Let's go test 2. Okay, so yeah, now I have at least like somewhat reliably working application with multiple users. And honestly, that's pretty easy to develop. Like, let's delete some of these things. All right, let's look at delete. I really like this like docs inside of the app thing. It's a really good idea. Delete row. So in order to delete row, I need to delete some value. Okay. So the keyword that I'm deleting is right here. And then I guess this is data. Okay, so if I delete row, that means for history I need to delete as well. History dot filter e or x. I'm one of those guys that does x not equals to keyword. Let's expose this. And then let's take that, give it some functionality over here, and then we'll expose it down in the ULs. Where's the ULs? There we go. Button, bouton. X. I need a red X. X. Give me a red X. Thank you. On click equals to item. This needs to be type button or the form is not going to work very well. I know this because I have screwed this up before. So it would be nice to implement that persistence thing. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, yeah. Let's also implement the search from here as well. So whenever I click one of these things, so I don't know what if anyone knows what the accessibility of this is, like I know I'm not supposed to do A tags, which are like, which have no hrefs. So I don't really know. All I know is this is the thing I want. So yeah. So if I submit and I want to search with that, I can just search with the keyword. So search item, something like this. Some people think for a fortune, promise is forever yours. Some people believe in a power, yeah. Some people think just to play the game. So that deleting did not work. Why is it still here? And the A tag did not work. Oh, it does work. Look at that. Ooh. It just doesn't have the underline, which that's the one I want. But yeah, I can use my own history. Huh. Look at that. That's nice. Yeah, I need to not use an A tag. I need to use something else. So I don't know. Span button. Fuck it. Type button class equals to something else. Non-buttony class. CSS. app.css. import.app.css. How do I make this a non-button? Some kind of styling thing, right? Man, I always copy and paste this, and oh, is that it? That's it. Me gusta. how do I make it like blue, I guess? Color, blue. Sure, whatever. That wasn't too bad. Oh, cursor. Cursor, pointer. Yeah. There was something I wanted to do about this, but I forgot. I think I'm happy enough with that. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is not working. So, let's try to diagnose why this X isn't working. Cause the delete's getting called. But the I don't know how to debug this. Okay. So
Special episode about my new project called Ver West. I played my very first set at Tomorrowland, and this is the style of music you can expect from Ver West. Make sure you follow me
class
at Ver
name.
West on all my
Man, I
socials.
hate this part of React. Yep. Oh, Jay says, yep, thank you people. So y'all helping me out. Yep. Okay. Agreed. It just took me a while to get there because I'm so out of practice. Okay, so what I mean, okay, so my problem is still that the delete button is still not working. So I'm kind of being annoyed by that right now. There's no error. Let's look at the. Oh. Delete equals blue yellow. I wonder if it's just like not yeah, if is the data function not working? Select star from search history. Okay, so blue and blue yellow needs to be deleted. And it's not getting deleted. Vid orange test 1. This should be deleted. And it's not getting deleted. What can I do to understand why? I'm looking at the comments in case anyone has any ideas, because I don't understand why this deleting is not happening. I feel like I'm not doing something right. Oh. The filter comes at the end? The filter looks like a... Okay, so I can match or I can filter. Name equals Paris. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Hang on. Here, there's no .eq. I guess this is a general filter. So if I'm doing this, .eq name San Francisco, .eq data keyword. Yeah. I don't know. I suspect this is only for this stuff in quotes. Let's try deleting some of the blue ones. Let's delete blue. Oh. What is this? What? What does that mean? You know, maybe I have to JSON stringify everything. Maybe that's it. Oh, no, that was the wrong one. Hang on. I have to JSON stringify the delete. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I know that this generates an error. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so if I run this again, I expect there to not be a blue. There's no blue. Okay, so that means that this one can get deleted now because all I need to do is JSON stringify all of that. Okay, so that was it looks like the docs for this are not very good. I mean, they're very good. It's just that this is a hole in the docs. Yeah. Okay. So now I have a reasonably useful study now. Papaya whip. Let's see if there's any papaya whip. There's no results for papaya whip? Come on. Awesome. Log out. Test 2 still has login. Yeah. Green. Okay. Yeah, good enough for me. Am I happy? Let me know if you have any other feature ideas, because this is pretty much what I wanted to try out and demonstrate. I guess some final touches. Let's make the authentication persistent. So use hooks. Use local state. Use local storage. All right. Okay. User. And then, fuck it. History. Wonderful. Wonderful. They call me wonderful. I'm just so wonderful. That's all you know. All right. So I think I should have done this a long time ago. I think that means that I can. This will persist after I log in. So test.test.com, test, log in. And then when I refresh, it's just going to stay the same. This is spoofable, which is bad. So, meaning that because I can just go in and change my ID, I can just change this, right? Where's the local storage? Can change this guy to user 2. Test 2 at test.com. So that when I refresh, it's going to show me as test2 test.com. And that's not very secure. So how would I want to do security? I probably need to verify that the user is who they say they are. So when they log in, I need to make sure that there is a user. Oh, this is tricky. Yeah, how do you verify that the user is who they say they are? I guess that's a function of my my database, like I can lie about who I am here, but as long as I don't expose the history over here, that's fine. So instead of storing by username, I should probably store by some secret ID. Meaning that I should store the ID. Instead of name, I should store by, user dot something else. User dot ID. Yeah. Okay. And then when I get user dot email, and then when I get, I should get ID. Oh, I should get name. I should get name and then user dot ID. User dot email. Email. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be secure because then you cannot guess someone else's ID unless they leak it to you. I mean, obviously, that's also not, if you lose the ID, that's also not very secure. But I'm not too concerned about that then. So, for example, if I try to delete this now, what happens if I try to delete this? If I try to delete this, it's just going to delete everything with that row. That's not what I want. I want to check that my name is who I say I am, which is user.id. That way I don't get to delete other people's stuff. Let's delete test 1 and then refresh. Oh, okay. So when I refresh, I should not persist the history because the history might have changed. So in other words, this one should be should not use local storage. It should use react.use state. And then whenever I have a new user, I should get those. So it'll be something like react.use effect. And then let's get that new history again. This also is super annoying. We put up with so much with React. User. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. Sweet. Oh, yeah. That's what I want. User is not defined. If user return. All right, sounds good. Right, so I expect the username to be gone now because I'm using a different field for this. So let's try a new set of colors like brown, black. If I reload, let's look at what happens. It reloads here. Good. Okay, and then if I log out, then I have test at test.com. Test. This will also be. Oh, yeah. So I was test now. So if I go to test2 at test.com, I think I should be better. So now I don't have history because I changed the key on which I based this on. Then I can do like pink, red. Let's do something more interesting. I don't know, phone. Yeah. All the phones are black. I know. So people are saying use JWTs and use felt. I know. But Jhey used React in his demo, so I'm using React. but yes, I might consider Svelte in some other location, some other orientation. Okay, no, you know what? I think I'm pretty happy with this. I think there's some level of security. It's not great, you know, but I don't have to verify things. I'm using what they build in, which is good enough for me. One other thing I might do is like maybe subscribe to the number of users. But all the basic CRUD stuff we just went through, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm gonna change this sign up to the second one and make the login the default. So this should be submit and this should be button, so that when I hit enter, it tries to log in instead of creating a sign up. I'm also gonna try and I guess rename the file because I don't like this file. So let's call this. I'm gonna kill this. And I'm going to call this use Supabase. I'm going to call this use Supabase. I'm going to call that. I'm just going to like clean up the code because I think I'm almost done. No. Where's use off? Use Supabase. Okay. And then I think I'm done except for some styling. Let's try to do a pass on this stuff. Okay, so first of all, let's take care of this form. I kind of don't like it. So it's kind of like a login form. Think about that. So there we go. Class equals to login form. Grid, display flex. Flex direction column. Yeah, all right, much better. I kind of don't like this. Yeah, that's one problem with the label format. But I guess what I could do is display flex again here. And then I guess make this restrict the width of this. I don't know. Oh yeah. Flex. I never know which one this is, so pardon me. Ah, there we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay. So dot login form input. That was label. And then I guess we should make this a little bit bigger. Probably I want to make that side by side, so class equals to buttons. I need some nice buttons. Login form buttons. All right, let's look at some nice buttons. CSS3. Yes, please. So Jhey says he's gonna do one in Svelte. Thank you. It has CSS built in. I don't know. It's a lot less boilerplate. That's all. I like Svelte. Yeah, radio operator says JWT for sessions. It's just like, sure, but you can still mess with your JWT. It's a little bit more secure. But the people who are very expert on security say not to use JWT for sessions, and I trust them. You should always verify on the server side. Cool. Let us do CSS3 buttons. I'm a sucker for a nice button. Man, this is too much. This is too slow. Fuck you. I need some nice buttons. HomeKit. Yeah, this guy's good. Ooh. Oh, look at that. These are all useless. Okay. Uh, 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 ooh. Mm, I love 3D buttons. All right, fuck it. Please don't be like some crazy nested thing. Change view, editor, style, button 3D. Oh, one. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Um, sure. See, this is why I want nested CSS so bad. Like I do this so much. It's just so boring. But it's got to be done until we have nested CSS someday. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think that's like the 4th flexbox I've used. Yuck. No. It seemed like a good idea until then. Yeah, okay. No. Ooh. Man, I could spend years on this button thing. Fuck it. What was that semi-acceptable button? Okay, this one. There we go. All right. All right, does this look good? Yeah. All right. One last little UX pass and then I think we're done. So if I hit enter here, it will log in. No? Does it not log in? It says handle sign in. Cannot read property value of undefined. So if I hit login here, I think I broke it. Wow, why did I break it? Index 232. Yeah, why did I break it? Oh no, I broke the event. Is it because I put the button inside of this? So do I need to do dot parent node twice? Is that what's going on? Because you're not smart? Very, very not smart. Okay, test at test.com, test, login. Oh, wonderful. Yellow. Let's do viewers. Radio operator. Okay, radio operator. You got some radios here. Awesome. Yeah, all right. You know, I think I'm happy with that. Let's put the history down below. And then I think we'll call it a day. What's the history? Okay. Div, cut it out. All right, so if there's history, let's show this. If there's no history, we'll show if there's no history, we'll show that div block quote. I don't know. I'm probably abusing the block quote. Start typing in some searches. All right, Prettier's not happy with that, which means I screwed up. There we go. Yeah, so I put it at the bottom, so it's a little bit easier to use. It's not too bad. This is probably got to be side by side. So let's make this. Man, they should make a new display flex with justified contents as well. Yeah, much better. Do 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 do. Okay, I think I'm almost done. It persists, so I don't have to keep logging in. That's fantastic. It's a little bit secure. I can delete history. Yeah, I think I'm done. Okay, let's put this up on the web. I think what I'm gonna do is try to do a manual Netlify deploy. So if I build, the Netlify toml is all set up already. Oh, but it doesn't have like a. All right, let's check the Netlify's docs. Netlify docs build. No. Common configurations. No. Netlify.toml. Fucking hell! Just give me the fucking. Where? Publish? Is it publish? I don't like that. Netlify.toml docs. Thank you. Why don't you just name it that? Publish. Okay, good. Dist. Oh, the build died. Yeah, the workbox. I don't need a workbox. I don't need a workbox. Well, that's fine. Okay, it's all in dist. So I just have to point it to dist. So Netlify init. Let's create and configure a new site. Jhey Supabase. The GitHub does not. NTL deploy. Jhey says details and summary tags for history. Oh, okay, yeah. You know, there's a reason that you are the superior UX person. Details, summary tags. Where do I want to put this? I use it a lot in docs, so I have it saved actually, so I don't have to type out everything. Yeah, okay. Let's do details. Let's do summary of H3. And then let's put the rest of these details in. It could be a little bit better. But I think I'm fine with things like that. Let's look at the draft URL. Oh, okay. Prod. Let's look at the draft URL. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be live. Potato. Pokemon. All right, let's have some details and summary.
That was it. I really hope you enjoyed this
No, Tiesto.
project for West. And you just listened to my first set.
Where's my detailed summary? Oh, I didn't build it.
It was a great experience to play as a
Actually, hang on. Before I build it, I want to do something like log in to preserve, log into
and check out my new single, which is called Five.
log in to keep history,
Thanks for tuning in, and I'm back next week with a brand new episode of Top Live.
something like this. So just tell people why they're logging in. Log in to preserve history. Oh no, Tiesto. Okay, so did that work? We're almost done. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this looks so ugly. Fuck. Hate that. Log in to preserve history. Okay, that probably needs to be an H2 or something. Maybe this is a detailed summary. And I think all of these H2s, we need to kill the block. So let's go to app.css and kill the block. H2 display inline. Does that work? In that case, honestly, I think the login should be below. And I don't like this history tag. Like, let's log in. No, test at test.com. Test. Are you kidding me? There's got to be a better way to do this. Probably like .form or something. But I'm not smart enough to figure it out. Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, this is a very common use case. I don't know how to get rid of this. I thought I already did the inline thing. Oh, that's an H3. Display inline. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm happy. It's not the best design, but it's not the point. So let's build it, ship it, and then we'll call it a stream. Thanks so much for tuning in to mescrewingup.com. But I think this went pretty well. I think this went better than last time.
You just heard Tiesto and vintage culture with coffee.
So this was
Great music from Marshmello, Mosca, Carta, and Moby. But first,
this is the banner. This is the
Mike Emilio with I Follow.
this is the app that we just made. So I'm just building it now. It looks like it's compiling a bunch of Supabase related stuff. The bundle is a little bit big. It's 844. No, that's the source map. So it's 283 kilobytes. So I might have to like lazy load that or something. Fuck. I think I'm gonna have to like, yeah. Do we have time to lazy load? Do we have time to lazy load? This is a, yeah. I mean, like the bundle size is too big. Yeah. Okay, this is important to me. How do we lazy load this? Okay, so we go into Supabase and um, login user. So either one of these I need to make sure that I'm logged, that's loaded and I'm logged in. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is fun. Let Supabase equals to null. Maybe I should not bundle it here. Can I do it? Can I do it on this side? No, right? Because it'd be nice to make this. It'd be nice to make this code split. Let's code split. Yeah, it'd be nice, but I don't think React has that. Okay, so let's do like load SDK, whatever. Function, async function load SDK. Await, import. Const. Something like this. Supabase equals to bar. Get Supabase, and this will have like if Supabase returns Supabase. If not, we'll set it and then we'll return Supabase, which means that I can swap this out. Can swap all the invocations to make it code split. I hope it still works because I'm not too familiar with the import syntax, but I think this works. Let's make sure it works on the local machine, and then we'll build it, and then we'll ship it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't get it. Console.log Supabase. Come on. Work with me. Why is it returning undefined? Okay, maybe I need to clear my application first. Oh, I have a class somewhere. I have a class somewhere. Okay, that's fine. Let's log in. Test at test.com. Test. Oh no, I killed it. Why is it undefined? I don't get it. I have a client. It's returning. Oh, okay. Got it. I got it. There we go. It was an await. The wait only applies to the end of the thing. We needed to get it. So. Yeah, works. Okay, let's reload it. Let's see that code splitting coming in. You see that? I hope that's code. Oh, that's a lot of shit. But yeah, I think we're happy. All right, let's see that code split come in. So I'm expecting that file size to drop. Expecting the file size to drop from 283 kilobytes. So scripts.something.js drop to 214. Huh. Oh, it's more than I thought, but it dropped. And so I think we split out 70 kilobytes, which isn't too bad. But yeah, that was a good exercise. All right, cool. We are done. I'm gonna log this in. So I think this one I need to fork.
This track has a lot of buzz. Started off as a white label in January, and now it's quite a big hit this summer. John Summit, Deep End, and the Black Phoenix remix.
Bow, bow, bow. Git remote add Swix GCB add Supabase Gamit Supabase git push Swix add Supabase. I always hate when people don't do the readmes right, so this is a fork of with Supabase added. Git push Swix add Supabase. Yep. This at least makes it a little bit more accessible. Let's put in some. Let's put the links. So I think this is deployed, live demo, Netlify. And then Supabase. Let's link to that. Yeah, I think we're almost done. Something. I don't know. Edit, read me. All right. So thanks for watching. Whoever is still left, I am afraid to see. Wow, there's still a bunch of you left. Yeah, thanks for watching. And I think this is fun, educational. I'm sure the Supabase guys love to see people experimenting in the products. I'm sorry for the first half-hour detour. That was definitely nothing to do with what we're gonna do here. And I'll tweet out the links afterwards. But thanks for watching. See ya. Bye everyone. See you next time.